Knott's Farm is pleased to present Krazy Kirk and the Hillbillies.
Howdy! Howdy, everybody! Let me hear you say yeehaw! This is where they put the bad people. And I'm so happy to see that there's no bad people here. They will be escorted in eventually. You will see some being seated in that area. Try not to stare at them. It's hard not to because it's always fun to try to figure out what they did. We are happy that you're here, the good people. And I must say, we are happy that we're here too. And the reason we're here is because you are here. Knott's Farm, they also care a lot about live music. So let's make some noise for Knott's Farm. And we've played a few places, let me tell you, and we have never been treated better than we have at Knott's Farm. We are grateful for this gig. And I get to play with the best pickers in California, like this guy right here. See all these instruments, all of these? He plays all of them fabulously. We call him Eric the Great. You will never find a better shovelist. And he started as a classical shovelist, worked into becoming a jazz shovelist, rock and roll. He's a heavy metal shovelist. And he's a fine drummer. Bam, bam, Brad! He's also a better guitar player than me, but we won't get into that. This guy here, I've been playing with him for quite a long time. He's a musical genius. He's a great violinist. He's a great mandolin player. He knows the keyboards very well. He teaches music. He's a musical genius. I'm not kidding. Animal Landers. And this guy can play the banjo and the Telecaster guitar like blazes. He's also a fine whistler. We call him Whistling Rick. And that's the beginning of the Deliverance song, but we're not going to play that. We're going to play one that's got many of the same notes as dueling banjos. It's a great song called Girls Breakdown. That is fantastic. That is a real deal. That's the real thing. You're a real coal miner. Hi!
No,
Did you know that's
he's a
where
miner.
What's that?
He's a miner.
A miner. He's a miner. We listen to all kinds of music. Some of our favorite music is Motown music. We love Motown. It's beautiful music. It's brilliant. It's got energy. We also love bluegrass. So let's put some of that together. Let's call it Mo-grass. This will be our tribute to the Temptations. Turning them into bluegrass songs. There's many great groups that we like to pay tributes to. One of our most popular tribute songs that we do is the band called Kiss. Those are the guys that dress like monsters. We're thinking about dressing like monsters and doing a full Kiss tribute. But we're working up to it. We've got one song, and I think this song represents us very well. This song says what we are all about. Yes, we rock and roll every night. And we party every day.
You show yourself when you got it. You thought they might tell the crew gets hot. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You say you wanna go for a spin. Party's just gonna let you in. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You give a child. say you might be mine for a while. Looking fancy, girl, I like your style. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You show us everything you got, baby, baby, that's quite a lot. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy. You keep a chatting, you keep a chatting. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. You keep a chatting, you keep a chatting. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day. I wanna rock and roll all night and party every day.
Mr. Ripley Uncle and Bam Bam Brad sacrificing his hands just to entertain you people. It's true that we put out 120% effort every show that we do. No matter how many people show up, whether this place is full, a lot of times it's full, sometimes it's, especially on the last show, it gets a little thin, but we still put out all of our effort, 120%. We went 125. Once we went 125, we all got nosebleeds. Gotta pull it back. This is the Berry Festival, and we're doing 18 days in a row. This is a good time to get us because we're not burned out. But later on in this, I always say this is a good time to get us because we're really warmed up. We know what we're doing. Whatever we do, try to entertain. We love doing this. We're lucky that we get to do this. And we like to do a classic song. Both of these guys play incredible Telecaster guitars. They both are playing through Fender amplifiers, playing Fender Telecasters. Great, they play in different kinds of styles. We're gonna have, this particular song is gonna feature Rick on his guitar playing technique. This is an old song. Buck Owens and the Buckaroos did this song. So did Ringo Starr with the Beatles. But we're going to try to emulate the Buckaroo style as we do this song called Act Naturally. big star. I'm winning Oscar, you can never tell. Well, he's gonna make me a big star. I've been playing a part so well. I hope you come see me in the movies. And I know that you will plainly see. Biggest fool ever in the big time. All I gotta do is act naturally. Yeah. Thank you. That was kind of a cowboy song. We're going to do another cowboy song. Most of you people know we're hillbillies. Most of you know who we are because we're famous. Most of you know we're hillbillies originally from the mountains of Santa Monica. We're trying to become cowboys. We're going to do the most well-known cowboy song written. I know you know the words to this. If you want to sing along with us, please try and refrain. It throws us off. Let's do Ghost Riders in the Sky.
Cowboys went right down the dark and windy day. Up on the ridge he rested as he went along his way. And all at once a mighty herd of red-eyed cows he saw riding through the ragged sky and up the cloudy road. Their brands were still on fire, their hooves made of steel. Their arms black and shiny and their hot breath you could feel. Up on the field with little as they thunder through the sky. The solid riders coming hard, and he heard their mournful cry. Ah! Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. Their faces gone, their eyes are blurred, their shirts are soaked with sweat. He's a trying hard to catch that herd, he ain't got him yet. Cause they got her out forever, they range up in the sky on horses snorting fire as they run on hear the cry. Ah! Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. Looked up by and he heard one call his name.
Billy Hill.
Everyone says their heart and soul right down our brain. Then cowboy, change your ways and never with us you will ride. Trying to catch the devil's herd across these endless skies. Yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky. Oh, yippee-yi-yi, yippee-yi-yo. Ghost riders in the sky.
most of you people. Knott's Berry Farm, I found out not too long ago that Knott's Berry Farm was once upon a time a berry farm. They grew berries. Now they grow roller coasters and such. So we are also in a venue that was originally called the Wagon Camp, and the wagons went all the way around. It was a venue for concerts, and we're glad that we get to still be a part of that part of that legend, actually. And now we also have an incredible stunt show that I recommend highly. It's a high energy, it's funny, and people fall from the top of that thing, and that is crazy. I feel sometimes we have a pressured gig, but then I look at that fall and I go, no, we got it pretty easy. We're going to do a pretty song. The Carpenters were one of my favorite bands growing up. Karen Carpenter had the prettiest singing voice in the world. And this is one of my favorite songs growing up. This is much more than just a love song. We'd like to send this out to y'all. Feelings coming over me. There's a wonder in most everything I see. Not a cloud in the sky, got the sun in my eyes, and I won't be surprised if it's a dream. Everything I want the world to be is now coming true, especially for me. And the reason is clear, it's because you are here. You're the nearest thing to heaven that I've seen. I'm on the top of the world looking down on creation, and the only explanation I can find is the love that I've found ever since you've been around. Your love puts me at the top of the world. Something took a turn. Something scary, something frightening. It was so frightening that those three people are leaving right now. Maybe we should all leave. No, don't do that. You might want to see what's about to happen. This fire represents evil. This fire represents the evil side of the stage. This side represents the storyteller. This is a story that will be told. We shall be the actors as well as the musicians. We shall tell the story theatrically, using theatrics. A terrifying story, and I see some of you have your youngest small children here, and I'm a little bit worried for them. But we must go on. This show must go on. And the story shall be told by our storyteller, or what we refer to as the teller of the story. That shall be portrayed by Rick Storey. Rick's got a fan out there. Playing the village savant percussionist. Bam Bam Brad. It's a good thing that Adam Landers is a method actor. He has studied the Stanislavski method. He resorts to sense memory technique in order to get what he gets. He goes back and finds emotion from the past to bring it into the present, into the scene. His first character, he has to play two characters. We only have so many actors to portray this whole entire village. The first character that he will be is a banker. A banker that has problems with numbers. Sort of like my banker. For some reason, my banker doesn't realize I have a whole lot more money than anyway, that's a whole different thing. I want you to play that character of the banker, then I want you to drop it when the time is right and become evil, demon, electric bass guitarist. Adam Landers!
Evil!
The evil, yes, indeed, you're right. The evil side of the stage will be played by this man who, his expertise is in playing villains. He is not a method actor, he uses just pure technique. He doesn't need to go to sense memory, he just gets it on his own. And since there's so many children, I want you to pull back on the terror just a little bit. And that's for me too, because I've had to start going to therapy. Because I can't sleep. After watching we play right opposite one another, and he gets so deeply into the dark character that I have trouble with it sometimes. So just lighten it up. Ooh, I heard a growl from you, a rumble. Don't do that. Yes, and if you have a small child, I would say leave. You're doing the right thing, trust me. I wish I could. But I can't. I'm forced to stay here. Go on. Just take off. All right. Let me get myself prepared. I want you to know that the sounds of that roller coaster are the shrieking souls from the underworld. I can't say where. I think you know. You're going to recognize this melody. Many of you are going to want to start clapping along with the rhythm. We ask you to refrain from doing that until I cue you nearing the end to elevate the ending. Speaking of elevating the ending, every single time we have performed this piece, we've received a standing ovation from every single person. No one has ever sat it out. That better not happen. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we present our version of The Devil Went Down to Georgia.
fiddle and playing it hot, while the devil jumped up on the hickory stump and said,
Boy, let me tell you what. Bet you didn't know it, but I'm a fiddle player too. And if you'd care to take a dare, I'll make a bet with you. Now you play pretty good fiddle, boy, but give the devil his due. I'll bet this fiddle of gold against your soul. I think I'm better than you.
the boy said,
My name's Johnny. That it might be a sin, but I'll take your bet to a regret. I'm the best it's ever been.
Johnny rolled up your old man hard. I'm the music director. The devil opened up his case and he said,
I'll start this show.
and fire flew from his fingertips as he rosined up his bow. And he pulled the bow across the strings and it made an evil hiss. A band of demons joined right in and sounded something like this.
Stop doing that, you're freaking me out. Really weird.
When the devil finished, Johnny said,
You're a pretty good old son. So sit down in that chair right there. Let me show you how it's done.
he played Fire the Man Roll on Drugs. Down in the house of Ronnie Truck. Chicken, bread, and bacon, I go. I ain't you got my nose, I know. The devil bowed his head because he knew that he'd been beat. And he laid that golden fiddle on the ground at Johnny's feet. Now Johnny said,
Come on back if you ever want to try again. I told you once, you son of a gun, I'm